Hey guys, in this week's tip, we're going to look at creating a promotion that's based on a variable weight item. What's cool about this is that the discount varies as the weight changes within the system. But we don't want to go overboard and spend all our profit in one place, so we're going to limit our exposure by only allowing the discount to go up to a certain amount. Now, what's cool about this discussion came up with a retailer pretty recently, so we're going to change the names and the pricing and such to protect the innocent. But what's also really cool is that I'm going to be able to show you some of the new functionality of SMS version 3.4.1. Plus, we're going to show you just how easy it is to set this up in whatever version of SMS you're running today. So without further ado, let's hop in. All right, let's start this thing off with showing you what it is we're going to create. So the basis of this particular offer is that a customer is going to get a discount based off the weight of the magic ice in my make-believe world here, based on the weight of the magic ice that they buy up to a maximum of $10. So you can see my item is $15.99 a pound. The customer in this case bought 4/10 of a pound and the normal price is $6.40. Now because they bought 4/10, they're only going to get 40% of the total maximum discount. That makes sense. That's just basic math. So here's my $4 off discount. So far so good. Everything looks pretty cool. Now the other piece I want to show you is that we are going to max out this discount at $10 total. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring in a 1 pound bag of my magic ice here and you're going to see that discount apply. Now what's cool about this is I'm showing you a new feature of SMS version 3.4.1 as well. Remember, historically with electronic coupons you've had to hit the subtotal button in order to get this thing to fire. Well, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to ring in my 1 pound bag of ice and watch what happens. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to type in my PLU number, and then I'm going to hit PLU, and now watch what happens. Pretty cool. The electronic coupon fired automatically based off the item. And you'll also notice that we have a maximum of $10 discount here, even though we have 1 plus 0.4, so 1.4 pounds total of the item. So we limited our total exposure, and we fired off an electronic coupon without having to hit the subtotal button. Now let me show you how to set all this up over in SMS Pro. Alright, so we're over in SMS Pro and I've got some of the basics set up here on our coupon item. I've given it the descriptor here. You can change this so it makes more sense in your scenario. I set up partially the POS table. Haven't done the price table and haven't done the coupon link table yet. So I want to show you how to set this stuff up step by step. Plus, I'm going to show you one review tip that we did way back when as well. So let's hop over here to our POS table here, and we know that we have to come down to the others table on a coupon and enable zero price. That's a review thing as well. I went ahead and put store coupon. That's already in here. Now, on the electronic coupon piece, depending on what version of SMS you have, if you've got the really new stuff, 3.4.1. whatever, you're going to have this new little entry in here. If we double tap, you see we get a new one here for automatic coupon. What that does, it's actually the number 3 here in the field, but what that does is it fires this electronic coupon without having to hit the subtotal. Now for those of you that don't have the latest and greatest of SMS, all you simply have to do is hit electronic coupon. You probably remember the number 1 in all the other videos. Either way, the exact same setup will work. All we did though in this scenario was make use of the latest and greatest of SMS 3.4.1 and went ahead and made that electronic. Now we're going to hop over here to the price table and we'll get this section set up. So the price table here is pretty easy to set up. We're going to come over here to our price. We're going to input the number 10. So $10 here. That's the total amount that I'm giving off on this particular offer. Now to help control this, there are 2 pieces and 2 elements within the price table that we need to set up as well. We're going to drop down to limited quantity. We're going to type in the number 1. What this is going to do is allow us to split this $10 over multiple items on the order, but still limit the total discount to $10. Now the other thing that we need to do is drop down here to the method field and we're going to limit it by the transaction. Because we're using this automated coupon over here, these 2 fields are required. If you are using an older version of SMS and you're using the traditional electronic coupon, so set up like this, you do not need this limited by transaction here in the method field. This quantity in the limited quantity field here will control everything for you. But in our case, we're using the latest and greatest, so I need to go ahead and type that over to automatic coupon, put in the limited quantity of 1, and then also limit it by transaction. This setup in the newest version of SMS will allow you to have multiple versions of the same item scanned with variable weights, but still limit to the $10 maximum discount. Now let's hop down here to the coupon link table and I'll show you how to set that up too. So the coupon link table is pretty easy to set up. The first thing that we want to do is go ahead and hit plus. Then what we want to do is go ahead and open up the drop down, select item sales. Now if you know your item code by heart, you can go ahead and type it in here. But let's say, heck, I don't remember what the heck that item code is, so let's go ahead and delete that record here. Yep, we want to go ahead and delete it. Now this is a review from way back when we first started these coupons. Here's a different way that you can go about setting up the coupon link table. Hit this little hand thing here. It's going to hold this guy right here in place. It's going to stick him to the wall. Now what we can do is come back up to our filter, search however the heck it is that you want to search. I'm just going to search on all items. You can see it's going to bring them all back. I'm going to scroll down a little bit here till I get to the item I want, which is right here. Ready Ice, our magic ice. Remember that we used? So then I'm going to highlight it, come back to my coupon link table, and hit the plus item. That's going to add, so I got the entire item code there, and we're ready to roll at this point. All right, so one thing that you'll have to do is unclick the little hand guy here and come back to your item if you do it that method and you use a little sticky hand here. Come back to your coupon item, which I did. So we got our 10 bucks, our limited quantity one, and our limit by transaction. Here's our item. I'm going to come over here to weight because it's a variable weight item, and I'm going to type in 0.01 because my scales allow me to go to the tenths 100ths of a pound. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and save that so we don't fat finger. Now the last piece that I need to do is come over here to the method field and have a little magic happen right here. If I double tap, you're not going to be able to see everything, but you're going to see enough. What we're going to do is select multiply using sales. That's the letter Q. What that does is it's going to take this weight, 0.01, multiply it by this number right here, our maximum discount of 10, up to a maximum discount of 10 per order. That's really all there is to it. If we save this, everything now is ready to go. Well, as you can see, I came back to SMS POS. I rang in a different version of the manual weight for our Magic Ice. We got our $6 off just like we were supposed to do. Everything is right with the world. Well, that's it for this week's tip. Hopefully we've given you a pretty cool idea to use variable discounts on variable weights within your own store yet this week. Until next time, have a great day.